I want to see this as well. I think Markiplier uploaded saying, I'm tired. He's tired. He's a little sleepy baby.
Hello. I know what you're going to say, so I'm going to cut you off at the pass. Ordinarily, a YouTuber would be like, go to the comments, leave a comment, drop a comment. I've been busy, if it wasn't apparent, and is usually...
I'm assuming this is going to be about the Iron Lung film, because by the sounds of it, he's so personally involved in that. He just hasn't paid like a production company to do it all for him. And I think he's playing the main character as well, right? Because he was in the trailer. So he's just probably so overworked right now. I mean, what's his upload schedule like? It's probably been all right. Oh yeah, no, he's still been uploading like weekly. He's got a video out a week. I mean, that's just a single recording session, pass it on to editors. Like, it's nothing insane, but he's still uploading. It's not like he's completely stopped.
The case whenever I'm not posting videos for a while, it's because I'm working on other stuff that just needs my attention. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm saying this, which is in the text. I don't know why I keep pointing up there. It hasn't been up there in years. But I came here to say this because I am tired. And I kind of want to share that because I haven't been able to share pretty much anything. The amount of work that I've had to put into Iron Lung recently has been probably more than any other project that I've had to do, in addition to having to learn so many different things that I thought I knew how to do or I had a surface level knowledge of. And I had to expand on that and keep digging deeper. And what's great is nothing is great. It's not great. Long story short,
it's interesting because he has worked on films and stuff before. Like, if you guys remember, I mean, I think if you go on his channel and if you go on his most viewed video, it will probably be the YouTube No, it's not. There it is. A heist with Markiplier. So he has done projects before. Obviously, that's so small scale. But he's been involved in, I think he was in Scare PewDiePie at one point, maybe. Or maybe that was the cancelled one. But he's done YouTube originals before with like a huge team and YouTube and Google's funding. But I think this is a project that he is doing completely on his own. Because I remember seeing the original Iron Lung trailer. And it wasn't like... He didn't have labeled that it was a YouTube original or anything. So I genuinely think that he has self-funded all of this. Like as a passion project thing. Which is like Giga based. That's really... Like, I really respect that. Because he has... Like, I remember he went on Logan Paul's podcast and he talked about just having so much money that it feels unfair. So he's obviously using some of that money. Like the Iron Lung film, it won't get like a theatrical release. It might get like a limited release in a few cinemas for a week or two, maybe. But it wouldn't get like... Shut up. But it wouldn't get like a major widescreen release, you know, like the new Dune film or anything like that, because that stuff like that to do a production run, an advertising run that much, that costs like probably hundreds of millions of dollars. And Markiplier probably has that amount, but he would not like to spend all of that on a single film. So it's I like how you said 1984 after skipping your eating donut.
His chins multiple. His girth immense. Petscop 2.
Thank you, William, for the 10. But it is interesting.
I have been busy, and I'm going to be busy for a little bit longer. I know I've said these words before, and I know that they've lost all meaning.
I like you can tell how tired he is as well. Like, just even the camera is at such a slanted angle.
But final stretch, the thing about a final stretch is that it can keep stretching. And that's what it's been doing. And that's what it's been doing to me. I've been stretched very thin. And that means that I just haven't been able to make videos. And that sucks. Like, it just does. I want to say that out loud because we all know it. Like, you know it, I know it, and that's why I said at the beginning of this, like, hold on, I know what you're going to say. You don't need to say it because I know it, but it needs to be said, right? Like, I'm very tired.
Someone in chat said he's dying. He's not dying. He's tired. He's probably just incredibly overworked. He's working on Iron Lung and then realizes that he wants to also work on YouTube videos. Because Markiplier is in that financial position where he does not have to ever work again a day in his life. I think he's only uploading just to kind of keep some kind of consistency with his channel. That's it. That really is it. But it is interesting to see
my name is
YouTubers.
Markiplier, and today we will be contemplating finally doing it.
Okay, I don't think he's contemplating that. I think he's contemplating a big work project that's near the end. But unfortunately, with a lot of these big projects, you set a deadline of when you're going to finish it, and then you go over that line. Like, I'm not sure where Iron Lung is right now. They might have filmed all of it. It might just be in the editing process, or there might be reshoots, stuff like that. Stuff that takes a lot of time and a lot of money.
I've been busting my ass on this for like almost a year now, and that's crazy. Actually, over a year now. Now that I think about it, that's even crazier because that's one Unus Annus, right? It's very not easy, but it's very simple to reduce things.
Unus Annus is such a throwback. You guys remember that, right? When he had he had like a channel that he ran with his editor and he uploaded a single video daily. I mean, to be fair, it was the Markiplier equivalent of slop. Like, a lot of it was just slop. It was more just, you know, like, I forget some of the videos, actually. Let's have a look. There was so many, because he uploaded every day for a year and then they deleted the channel. And then apparently, I typed in anus. I did not mean to do that. Unus Annus. Let's see if there's a re-upload. Oh, that's right. He'd do like escaping from the room. I mean, some of the videos were genuinely very high quality, and then others were just kind of like, we gotta do something for the day.
I'm just gonna start shoving it in holes.
Wait,
What did it do?
I don't know what the emergency camper light did, but okay. Wait.
Yeah, that was with his editor. He was doing like escape rooms and stuff like that. But then they ended the channel. They did a live stream, and they made a killing off the merch. I heard they got at least like a couple mil.
Things down to 1 year when you know exactly how much work goes into a year of working every day on something. And that was Unus Annus, and I've been working on this longer than that. Admittedly, there was a big strike in the middle of it, but it didn't mean the work stopped for me. It was just like
I can like I know I keep interrupting this. I just don't want to be like a React Andy and just sit here, you know, like he gets put on here. I'm not giving a reaction like Asmongold or something, but I do empathize with him here as well, because it is more of like with Unus Annus, I guess once the video was done, you uploaded it, and then you get that little breather of like, okay, a video's done, on to the next one, on to the next one. But when you're working on one singular project for so long, for so many months, it really does become monotonous. I mean, this is not even in the same like atmosphere, not even in the same galaxy. But when I work on the main channel videos, I do get sick of them. I really do get sick of them, especially towards the end. Like Darkwood right now is like 80-90% scripted. We've begun the editing process, and it's tedious. Like, I don't want to touch it anymore. I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed making it. I've enjoyed the process, but it does get tedious. It's funny as well, because I talked to Russian Badger about this as well. And Russian Badger actually put a video out, his latest video. I think it was just a best of compilation or something. Or no, yeah, it was a couple of videos ago. And he basically said in that video, what I'm going to do this year going ahead, I'm going to try and get a video out in a month.
Hey Byro, if you ever want some material for a Hassan stream, I recommend discovering the crazy world of King Cobra JFS.
I've never heard of that, but cheers. But like with Russian Badger, like he basically said in this video, I'm only going to work on stuff for a month and then it's just going to go out. Because like, you know, he said in the video, when I begin, I love it. When I'm halfway through, I'm still loving it. But then towards the end, it's like, oh, I wake up and I'm still working on this video. I get it. I know YouTubers have a cliche for being incredibly lazy. I get that. And 100%, like some of us can be absolutely lazy. Like the state of some YouTubers' rooms, people just living off Uber Eats. Like a lot of us are really, really lazy. I get that. Like I keep seeing TikToks of like, you know, a YouTuber waking up for half an hour of the day to record a video and then just send it off to his editors and go back to bed. Like I get that. But yeah, like it's a difficult process, but I think Russian Badger's making the right steps to get a video out once a month. That's what I want to do with Main as well. I wanted to condense Darkwood, but also I don't know if you've noticed with Darkwood, there's been a lot of video essays coming out on Darkwood right now.
Aware, but the creator of the Mandela catalog got exposed. The document is a long read. It's sickening and so terrible that all these popular creators are getting called out.
Yeah, I saw the document. I didn't read through it, but I saw it. I saw it on my timeline. Yeah, there's been a real domino effect. The creator's been called out now. It's crazy. I'm surprised it reached that part of the internet. But yeah, if you look at Darkwood, like there's so many video essays on it. Like that was a month ago, 1 million views. That came out 2 weeks ago. That's gonna get 1 million views. This came out 9 months ago, 1 million views. Like there is such a resurgence in the popularity of Darkwood now. And it almost made me think like, shit, I gotta like cut corners on this video. I gotta rush. I gotta get it out. But then I kind of realized, no, I don't. I'm just gonna take as long as I need on it. And then when it's ready, it'll be ready. So Mandalore. Yeah, Mandalore did a video on Darkwood like, yeah, 6 years ago. That's a while ago. These are a lot more recent. Like that's a month ago. That's 2 weeks ago. And I've skimmed through these videos. They have done an amazing job. They really have. They really have. So, you know, like the only way I can one-up them is by getting animators, trying to do some IRL stuff as well, like dressing up as the main character and stuff. Because I really do respect these videos. They have done an absolutely amazing job. But what is the point in me doing a long video on Darkwood if I'm not adding anything that these guys haven't already talked about? So that's the thing. It's crazy as well because like game reviews and game essays have become a lot more saturated now. I remember when I first did like Cry of Fear and Far Cry, like they were very few and far between, but now they're everywhere. They are everywhere, which is a good thing because it was a very untapped market. But with YouTube, anything that's like, you know, any kind of like anything that's untapped will eventually become more saturated.
Try to get ahead on some problem solving and try to learn some things and try to get ahead in other areas. And this all ties into something that I believe very intensely and that has led me to where I am today in terms of making content on YouTube, is that some things are worth pushing yourself for. Some things are worth stretching yourself very thin for. I would not be here if I did not throw myself in headfirst into things that I did not fully understand with all the confidence in the world that I would figure it out. And no, I didn't land on my feet all the time. I landed on my ass, head, and literally everywhere but my feet. But I got through it, you know? You can learn a lot of things about yourself and you can learn a lot of things that you didn't know you could do. And I have in this past year learned a ton of shit that I can't talk about just yet. Except I have. That's the thing. I have been talking about it.
Do we know when the Iron Lung film's coming out? Did he give like any kind of release date at all?
On Distractable and Go My Favorite Sports Team. If you didn't know, I have 2 podcasts, and I've been keeping up with those regularly. For me, mentally, talking with my friends and being able to have that sense of normalcy when I can't just do regular stuff by myself has been very peaceful and has been very nice. And that's part.
There's no release date. I imagine maybe this year. I imagine he's going to try and aim for October this year, like kind of a Halloween date. And if not, it'll be next year.
Part of the reason why I started those podcasts with my friends is so that I could have a regular means with talking to them and just getting these thoughts out of my head and de-stressing about the things that have been pushing me. But even now, I can't do that because it is the final stretch and I have to do so much more. Like I'm not even.
I can relate to this so much, man. It's unreal. Like I am not on that level of Markiplier, and I never will be. But when working on main channel videos, and you're at that final stretch, and it's almost like it's so weird. It's like you're at the final stretch.
Have you finished Signalize?
No, I haven't. I need to play that again. I had. You'll start a video, you'll be motivated, you'll get into it, you'll dive in head first. But then like it's so weird. It's like this mental block. Like. You reach the finish line. You're not there, but you see the finish line. You see it. But then it's like, it disappears. It disappears. Like, I remember this film with Simon Pegg in it. It's called, like, Run, Fat Boy. Run, or something like that. And it's like, it's Simon Pegg. He's out of shape. And he's, like, training for a marathon to get his girlfriend back or something like that. And there's a scene in the film where he's near the end. And he physically hits a wall. Like, runners call it, like, hitting the wall. But like in the film, because it's obviously a film, like there is a literal brick wall that appears in front of him that just stretches on for miles. And that's exactly what it feels like when working on such a long project and you're still not done with it.
close. Like, I'm close to done, but looking at the amount of work, I'm not even close to done. And that's,
Oh, that's depressing.
you know, I mean, it's not good, but it doesn't have to be good to be good later. You know what I mean? That's my philosophy. Part of the creative process is not all sunshine and rainbows, you know. It's bashing your head against a wall. And I've been doing that. And I'm very good at that. If you didn't know me, I'm exceptionally good at that. And in bashing my head against a wall, somehow my skull just gets thicker and my brain just gets bigger. And
That sound was the mic stand, I swear. If any of you say I farted, I will just... Wait, did his editor not add that? Maybe his editor added that in to make it sound... Hang on.
and my brain just gets bigger. Brain just gets bigger.
Okay, the mic did not move. The mic did not move.
Gets thicker and my brain just gets bigger.
Okay, he might have... Okay. Markiplier might have actually sharted on stream. He may... Okay, so we actually got Markiplier sharting in a video before GTA 6. We got Markiplier sharting before the Iron Lung film. That is wild. That is
and
wild.
my confidence in what I can do grows, but
Why did it happen again?
also crumbles a lot.
He's like crying, just sat there in his diaper.
A lot. That's part of it too, you know. Just working on this has been a bear. Working on this has been a big cement
I saw it vibrate. Okay, that's Markiplier on a burner account. Stop trying to save your career, little bro.
block tied to each shoe, and then I'm going down in the ocean of blood. But it's fun, or it will be, once I swim to the surface. That's the trick. I gotta swim to the surface. That's the only trick. You're going down,
Pyro
jumping
watching
into it.
your my house.wad video while crazily high changed part of my brain. Your video essays are the only thing I can focus on with my Zoomer brain.
Thank you, Annan, for the 10.
New project. That's the easy part. You turns
Why
out
does
you
he keep
just sink.
sharting?
The rest of it, to either swim up to the top if you have the skill to do that, or
Also, we have no idea how long the Iron Lung film's going to be, right? Like, it could actually be, like, a good hour and 20-minute film. Because this, I feel like how long this is taking, this isn't going to be a short. This is going to be at least, like, a 40-minute long film.
or you walk along the bottom of the ocean and you crawl up on shore. I don't know where this analogy is going, but it seems weirdly fitting and also related to what I'm doing. So I'm going to stick with it. And I'm going to stick with this. And I'm going to stick it out until the end of this project. And that way, I can show you something cool. And if this goes the way that it seems to be going, I'll get to do it again.
I mean, keep in mind, he is so obsessed with working on the Iron Lung film that he wasn't
Hey Pyro,
in Five Nights at
it's
Freddy's.
Merceman again. Sorry I had you Google a Foley. I meant to say thank you for giving me something to watch after literal shit hits the fan here and I get a moment to chart. Thank you for giving me the loveliest priapism smile tee-hee.
You want sheep for the 10?
I'll get to do it again.
How many
Yes, I
times
will,
is he
and
doing
I
that?
look forward to that. That's
I count like 9 times now.
when I say I love doing this. Like
Doing what? Doing films or like sharting on a YouTube video?
you can't tell me that I'm not telling the truth, because I really can't wait to do it all. I'm going to take a break after this is done. After this movie comes out, I'm going to take a big old break. And by break, I mean, I'm just going to focus on making YouTube videos for a little bit. That sounds like fun. And then maybe helping other people make some cool shit that doesn't have me involved in every step of the process. That sounds kind of cool too.
I do feel like Markiplier is someone that wants full creative control as well. Like he would need to be at the front seat of everything.
My name is Markiplier and today I'm gonna shit myself on stream. Oh my, that was a big one. Oh geez, I don't know why I'm so gassy today.
So I'm gonna do that. But first,
Rapper
I'm
player.
gonna get ramen with Amy. And then I'm gonna play with Chica or something. She's doing good, by the way. So is Henry. So am I. Just a little stressed. That's okay. Just want to let you know. So I'm gonna get back to it. And by to it, I mean the ramen thing that I'm doing. And I promise I won't work the rest of the night.
Hey guys, it's me, Markiplier. Today I'm gonna do push-ups and drink a pint of milk.